Hi everyone, this is Enchantress. I'm here with an awesome deck that I'm so excited to share with you guys. It is so cool. I saw just the pictures of it got me excited, but I didn't expect it to be this cool in person. At least the box itself is made out of kind of like, it's almost like rubber. It's soft and kind of spongy. So I can't wait to show you what's inside. Let's take a look. I'm going to move some of my items here. Alright, so I'll just show you the back of the box. Take a terrifying journey of tarot, embodying the essence of the traditional Rider-Waite. This independently published major arcana deck features a vibrant and frightening rendition of each card, reimagining every symbolic aspect from the grave up. So every beautifully haunting image was meticulously designed, hand-drawn, and colored by our 3-person team. And the 22 reversible black-edged cards are finished with lavish, soft-touch matte and illustrate iconic Halloween and horror characters such as Dr. Frankenstein, Dracula, the Headless Horseman, and more. An 82-page full-color guidebook is included containing detailed explanation of each emblematic figure and macabre interpretation. This booklet provides a deeper insight into the artistic liberties we took in creating this deck, appealing to tarot beginners and enthusiasts alike. So let's have a look inside. My cat wants outside or food or something, I don't know. He eats all the time. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? Whoop. So cool. So it's one of those magnetic closures. Let's take a look at the book. See, the cards are smaller and the book is bigger, so we'll take a look at the book first. So it just kind of shows you each one and the explanation. The Magician, separated nicely by black pages. The Empress. The Emperor, the Hierophant, the Chariot, Strength, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Star, the Sun, and there we go. Very simple book, straightforward, and just kind of shows you all the images plus their description. So I'll start the flip through. Alright, here we go. Let's take a look, guys. This is so cool. Okay, so that's the beautiful backing. Look, it's already edged in black. Isn't that nice? So let's take a look at the full card. First and foremost, just the major arcana. Oh, these cards are like spongy too. They're cool. The Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers. Just something for the upcoming season. The Chariot. Strength. The Hermit. I think this is the coolest Hermit card. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice. That's pretty cool too. The Hanged Man. Death. Oh, that's great. I thought about Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman too. Would be great symbols. Yeah, Death card. That sounds like a good one for that. Temperance. The Devil. The Devil's so basic. The Tower. Oh, that's a very terrifying Tower moment. The Star. The Moon. Look at that. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. Let's see how they shuffle. It's a small deck, so it won't be too difficult, but you could feels sort of hand something, maybe the edging is hand done because it feels interesting. They're like rubber. They're bendy but thick and soft. It's almost like getting two things in one, like the matte feeling plus the bendiness of the other kinds of cards. It's kind of cool. Bendy. But they're matte and smooth. Isn't that neat? Let's see. Rifle. I'm not even mad that they don't have, it's not a full deck, because there's lots of ways you can use just the major arcana and not worry about the minor arcana. Right? I like them. They don't stick together or anything like that, so that's pretty nice. Because they have that rubbery texture. Ooh, you got the Magician. So that's your card, you guys. Let me read what the Magician says. Why don't I read the Magician? The Magician kind of is kind of like a Dr. Frankenstein. So the Magician is saying this. I'm going to sit down for this. I was standing up, by the way. Sometimes my voice sounds different depending on which way I'm standing and positioning myself, but I thought I had to do this overhead view, which was the best option here. Okay, the Magician says, the Magician is the bearer of new beginnings, manifestation, or manipulation. That's what I always say. And empowered by actions or untapped potential. We felt that the narrative and imagery of this particular card would be best illustrated by the timeless tale of Dr. Frankenstein. After all, in Mary Shelley's famous legend, the titular character manipulates the natural laws of science and morality to bend the will of life and death to his own design. This card, aptly labeled with the number 1, which represents commencements and the introduction of opportunity. The image shows our subject standing in his laboratory. Before him, we see the lifeless figure of his infamous monster as he unwittingly awaits reanimation. The monster is the manifestation of Dr. Frankenstein's goals and ideas coming to fruition through his abilities, persistence, and resourcefulness. Behind him we see the Tesla coils create an electric arc in the shape of an infinite symbol above his head. Alluding to the doctor's unlimited potential. On the wall behind him hang 2 shelves that hold various objects, 4 which carry significance to this desk. The bat, the pumpkin, the goblet, the candle symbolized air, earth, water, and fire, respectively. The inclusion of all four elements is crucial to establishing that the magician is equipped with all the necessary tools he needs to bring forth change. Furthermore, his body language is of consequence here. Notice how one arm extends toward the heavens while the other directs our attention to the monster beneath him. This position signifies the aphorism, as above, so below. It is the relationship between the metaphysical and the physical realms that greatly aids the magician in his quest to ignite change both within himself and in his worldly circumstances. He is a balancing force uniting these two planes toward a common purpose. Regardless of where or how this card occurs in our readings, we can be sure that it is a sign of action, willpower, and change in our lives. Well, there you go, guys. I think that's pretty cool. And it's just ironic because recently I was just putting on MeTV. It's just kind of like default channel that's the TV's on, so when we go watch Netflix and YouTube and stuff like that, that's just the default channel. And MeTV always has cute, like black and white stuff. And the other day it was the Frankenstein story. So Dr. Frankenstein was on there. I was like, it had sort of a Jekyll and Hyde feeling at first. I was like, I wonder what this movie is. And then I realized what, and then they had the little monster in there. And anyway, interesting. It was an interesting spin on it. It was the same actor that plays Tarkenton in Star Wars. Anyway, so yeah, Grand Moff Tarkin, something like that. All right, you guys, enough of me rambling. I hope you enjoyed that, and faith, trust, and pixie dust.